Even Fox News thought it was strange that Donald Trump decided to just park a bunch of Teslas in front of the White House and hawk them to his followers. And so they asked him about the optics of that choice.
What is your message, President Trump, buying a new car while there are some folks who will see this clip at home and they are struggling with their retirement accounts down at the moment, uncertainty about work ahead?
Well, I think they're going to do great. I think our country had to do this. We had to go and do this. They've taken away, other countries have taken away our business. They've taken away our jobs.
Yeah, you took away their 401k though. That's the question, is all this damage happened based on your changes. This isn't like the inevitable outcome of years of other countries taking advantage of us. Why are you taking advantage of your followers? Not only do you cut out a big chunk of their life savings, of their retirement, but now you're like pressuring them to buy a cyber truck or whatever. Who has $110,000, $120,000 laying around to buy a cyber truck? And so the optics are terrible. They have to be for even Fox News to be like, hey, dude, people are really worried and this seems super disconnected and elitist. Like, this is like Putin wouldn't even do this. This is oligarchy to the absolute max. And it's especially strange when you zoom out a little bit and you think about the context of, we're in 2025 now, and seemingly purely because the richest man in the world bought Donald Trump and the Republican Party, he's now doing free infomercials for him. And I know that because before Elon Musk bought the Republicans and Trump, Donald Trump had very different things to say about this company and about Musk. He had Truth Social posted on Christmas 2023, no less. Merry Christmas to all, including all of my different, enemies that I don't like or whatever. And then near the end, he's talking about Israel and Iran, all electric car lunacy and so much more are looking to destroy our once great USA. May they rot in hell. Again, Merry Christmas. That's typically how I end my Christmas messages. May they rot in hell and Merry Christmas. So on Christmas, he's talking about how it's, this stupid electric car BS. I got no interest. Now, it's bing, 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 best car ever. It's all computer. And again, it's just because he was bought. It's the same as his flip flop on Bitcoin and that sort of thing on TikTok. Billionaire comes in, purchases him, and all the criticism he used to have is suddenly gone. And all of a sudden, it's the best thing ever. And by the way, on Elon Musk specifically, maybe you're thinking that he just doesn't like the Nissan Leaf or something. No, he said, this is in 2022, when Elon Musk came to the White House asking me for help on all of his many subsidized projects, which is true, whether it's electric cars that don't drive long enough, driverless cars that crash, or rocket ships to nowhere. He doesn't point out that they crash too sometimes, okay. Without which subsidies he'd be worthless, and telling me how he was a big Trump fan and Republican. I could have said, drop to your knees and beg, and he would have done it. And there's some weird stuff looming over that I'm not gonna go into, but feel free in the chat too. But anyway, so his cars suck. They can't drive themselves. The rocket ships suck as well. And he wouldn't have anything if it wasn't for government subsidies. And there's an element of truth to some of that. But look how much has changed. Elon Musk, who, whether because of the subsidies or not, has money now, buys Trump, buys the Republican Party, and who's figuratively on their knees begging? Elon Musk didn't do a big infomercial for Donald Trump. Donald Trump did a big infomercial for Elon Musk, who, yes, has lost a lot of money thanks to Donald Trump's boneheaded economic blunders, but he's still like the richest man in the world. It's not like he desperately needs this help, but that's what Donald Trump chose to do. He didn't do like a press conference about American farmers or American consumers, or he's gonna rally their 401ks or anything like that. It was a one-man show. And Trump wasn't a man at this show. The only man here, I guess, was Elon Musk, at least from the point of view of Donald Trump. And so all of this is it's just so strange after years of attacking this technology that now he's a used car salesman. That's all he is. What do you think, Sharon?
Yeah, and again, appears to be contractually obligated to hit certain marks. You will do the infomercial. He'll be seen in one soon. Melania may have to be chauffeured around in one. It's sad to me. If you are a Trump supporter and you believe in his bully technique to, the nth degree, I don't know why you'd be okay with this. He looks weak. including holding the notes. There weren't even that much on the page. Just say you like the car. It's beautiful. It goes zoom, zoom, and just leave it at that. Why did he need the paper even? This is tragic. And yes, Elon's lost a lot on the stocks. Even his own board members are, selling stock and the like.
Yeah, I saw that.
It doesn't look very good, the one lady. But he'll get it all back. He's in control. It's a good return on investment, giving the money to Trump in the election and doing whatever else he did to manipulate things, algorithms on X. It's just sad to me, though. Trump really is not. I don't look for him to distance himself from this guy. I don't know what else is going on here or who has something on whom, but it's. I'm curious about
Very
more.
Strange. I want a wedge issue where he has to choose between Musk and Putin.
Ain't gonna happen.
Oh God, I want to see that and see who he would choose. We have one more aspect, because if you thought that we were going to get through all of this with it just being strange and corrupt, but not authoritarian, no, you're wrong. We got that coming for you, but we have a fact check from the audience. Mas Lady, a member, says on YouTube, sitting presidents are not allowed to drive. And I Googled it, and that appears to be true, which is an answer to some of our concerns. So that can be the excuse that Donald Trump provides. He's not legally allowed to. I would say, when has this dude ever allowed the law or norms or regulations to stop him? If he was such a silverback gorilla that just, he loves it, I love American muscle, V8, then he would just do it. So I don't even necessarily buy that he would comply with that. But that isn't really an answer to what he said, is it? Because he said, I haven't driven in a really long time, I'm not allowed to. The regulation is a reason he's not allowed to. He's only been president for 6 weeks. Why wasn't he driving 7 weeks ago or 8 weeks ago or for the 4 years preceding that? I mean, maybe he couldn't during the 4 years that he was president previously, and he can't now. But there was nearly half a decade in the middle, and he doesn't appear to have been driving then either. And again, this is the least important point of all of this. The corruption and using the White House to hawk products, that's the bigger part, as well as the authoritarianism, which we'll turn to. But I do appreciate you providing that information. I had not actually known that. Okay, the people are saying that Obama did drive when he was president. Again, I don't know that for sure. And again, Trump could if he wanted to. He would. I mean, the dude, you're not allowed to drive. Okay, that's fine. You're also not allowed to try to throttle the Secret Service to get them to turn around and take you to your coup. He did that too, by the way. I'm pretty sure there's a regulation against vehicular strangulation. But anyway, I appreciate the fact check.